Howdy guys, Radio Magic here. I hope you are all having a fantastic morning, day, afternoon or evening, wherever you are and whatever you are up to. We're back again with a Kaladesh Remastered draft because it's the weekend and it's draft weekend, so exciting. So pack one, pick one. Oh boy. We opened a Planeswalker, probably not the best Planeswalker. So Dovin Barn, +1 to nullify a creature till your next turn. -1 to gain 2 life and draw cards, pretty good. And then you get an emblem with your opponent can't untap more than 2 permanents during that untap step. So pretty good. It does dedicate us to like 2 colors early. And we could just go the complete opposite end and take like a Chief of the Foundry and speculate on, well, I mean, nothing. The Chief of the Foundry is pretty good in anything. But who would we be if we didn't try a Dovin Barn? So probably going to give it a shot. Hoping to wheel, or Chief of the Foundry is not going to wheel. Maybe an Implement. Azorius is quite a good colour combination as well. I enjoy it. A lot of energy synergy, improvised synergy, so pretty good. And Dovin Barn's a good reason. Card draw, life gain. We'll keep him and see where we go. I don't like committing to 2 colours early, but Planeswalkers you can't say no to. Okay, so had we have taken the sensible shout last turn, we'd probably be taking a Rishkar's Expertise. Not really much in our colours at all. So we might just take the Rishkar's Expertise anyway. And maybe we don't play Azorius. Since this is an insane card. Especially if you're in green and you have like a Tiger. Draw 4 and then get to cast a 5-drop from your hand after you've drawn the cards. Yeah, we're going to take Rishkar's Expertise. We could always play green, like green-blue or something, or green-white, and splash for Dovin. Since green definitely has a lot of fixing. Here, if we wanted to go down the fixing route, Unbridled Growth is quite good. If we're going down Improvise, Raiders is quite good. Serpent's quite good as well. I'm not a massive fan of the Stomper. Charge is okay. Like, if we have loads of token stuff, then Inspired Charge would be better. But I'd rather just pick up a few Eagles. Yeah, probably looking at the Raiders or the Serpent. And which one do we prefer? Probably Serpent. It's got slightly better synergy. And you don't have to improvise out. It just costs 1 less. Could take a Fen Hauler, but I think we stay in the colours we're in. Taking loads of double colours right at the beginning. Double blue, double green. Not great. I'll take a double black card. No. Judge. Pretty good. So in our colours, if we were staying in white and blue, Shielded Ether Thief, Map's good for fixing, Malfunction. Okay, so kind of need to decide what we're going to do. I don't think going into white for Avery Mechanic is good. Might just take a Judge. Or we just take a safe option with like a piece of removal. Pretty happy with a Malfunction normally. I think we can speculate on the more enjoyable card at the moment. I think Judge is okay. If we're in green as well, there's quite a bit of Fabricate. Okay, so Rogue Refiner here, pretty good pickup. So it doesn't look like there's a lot of white open. We've seen a Hawk. There wasn't really any good white in the last pack, so probably maybe cutting the Dovin, or we could splash white, since green definitely colour you can splash. So this is really good for fixing your energy, just draws you a card. If we have any blue that can like bounce, then yeah, Rogue Refiner gets even better. But shouldn't need to justify Rogue Refiner. And yeah, I certainly don't have to just justify a second Rogue Refiner. Serpent's good as well. Blue seems to be flowing. It looks like Simic's quite open, so if there's any other Rogue Refiners, we might be able to pick them up at the same time. Here, not the easiest to trigger Revolt, but it does work well with the Judge. Peacock's quite good as well. I do enjoy this. Malfunction's quite good. We do need some removal spells at some point, so maybe just take the Malfunction. I think we're normally strapped for the removal spells you get, so happy to just take one. Oh, this would be a way to get our Dovin out, but at 6 mana and 8 mana to activate, I don't think we're taking this. Could take a Blossoming Defense, but I'm more happy taking a Druid, since we have some quite expensive cards that we don't mind ramping out. And I don't know if we're playing this Dovin at the moment. If we pick up enough mana fixing, we could play it. And this Judge isn't looking too good at the moment. There's the 2-drop that can put counters on things, and the 5-drop that puts a counter on all of your stuff, the Tusker. Not much here. Maybe take an Implement. I've been okay. I've been quite happy with this. I like just playing on turn 3 when you've got like nothing else to do, and then you can just sack it to draw cards later on. Works well with Serpent as well. Could take a Self-Assembler, but I'll take some like light card draw first. Okay, not much here. I'm not really that happy with this. Yeah, not too much. Kind of happy with an Unbridled Growth. It will trigger Revolt if we have any other Revolt bits, and we could splash Dovin off of it. I don't think we're going to be deep enough in energy to want this, but we might be short of 2-drops at the end. I have been done to this card, but I don't think we're playing it. Every now and again, you get caught off with the prevent all combat damage. Ooh. I mean, I don't think this is really playable in limited. You need a really heavy, dedicated list. I think we're just taking the Servant of the Conduit as a good way to spend our Rogue Refiner mana, a bit more ramp. Pretty good 2-drop, actually. Just pretty good all round. Don't think we're playing anything else. We'd probably be happy with Serpent. We'd play Prism as well, I think, since I would like to play Dovin, and I think I will try and splash it. If we're playing an Unbridled Growth and Servant of the Conduit, I think it will be doable. And you could always cast Rishkar's Expertise and play your Dovin off of that. But we'll just take the sensible pick and take a Dovin. Take a Servant, sorry. Could take another Servant here. Or we could take Outrider. Outrider works better with Judge. And just some more heavy hitters. Do we prefer that, or do we prefer Servant? Maybe we just prefer Servant, just to get some more ramp, some more energy. Ether Sweeper is actually quite good. Maybe we take the Ether Sweeper above Servant. Probably not. I think I'm just going to take a second Servant. I think it's between Servant and Outrider. I like Swooper, but I think Servant is better with what we're trying to do. Trying to ramp a bit. Makes these Serpents a little bit better as well. Or not in black for the Winding Constrictor, but we have enough energy that that would be good. How many Artificers do we have? 2 at the moment. And then the form of the Judge and the Innovator, and we're not even sure we're playing the Innovator. Probably just going to take the Swooper. I much prefer that above the Renegade. The Renegade has Death Touch, which obviously like really good. And I don't think you need the extra counter to make it playable. Even though we do have ways of triggering Revolt, but I think just Swooper's fine. I think pretty good 2-drop. So, could go for the Fixing with the Wanderer or the Ether Hub. And I think we have enough energy that Ether Hub's good enough. And I think it's likely we're going to play this Dovin. Or we just want the creature. I think you normally end up with enough playables in this format that I think just taking Ether Hub's just the sensible shout. We could take another Serpent since we are going to need some more heavy hitters, but going to hope to pick up some more later on. Yeah, and I think we're gonna splash this Dovin since we picked up double Servant. I don't know about this Judge. It depends how many counters on stuff we get. And yeah, we want some bigger creatures for the Rishkar's Expertise. Looking out for the 4-mana Outrider, the 5-drop Tiger. We did say we wanted some more heavy hitters. It does work with the Judge as well. Since if Judge can draw you 1 card, I think it's good enough. We've got a few ways to trigger Revolt. It's either that or Ether Trade Winds, which Trade Winds could be quite good with double Rogue Refiner. Innovator as well. But I think we just want some more heavy hitters at the moment. Oh, it has to come round in the same pack. Rhino or Attune with Ether. And I think we're just going to take Rhino as like one of the best green cards, I think. Or best green commons. We have tons of energy as well. Ways to spend it. Quite a heavy energy themed list. But yeah, I would have loved an Attune with Ether as well. But I think we're just going to take Pride and Rhino. Nothing for us in this pack. Don't think we're playing High Spire Infusion. So probably just going to rare draft this Concealed Courtyard. Wow. All the difficult cards coming around. There's yeah, I pretty much take this whole pack. Like there's like loads of cards in here. Arbor Backstomper, Voyager, Attune with Ether. Wow. We said we wanted some more heavy hitters, but I think I'm just going to take the Consistent Energy card. It's a flyer. It gains us energy every single turn. Wow, that was a really good pack. Also, it just like shores up our early game, since I think we do want some more early game bits. Nothing for us here. We're definitely not playing Turret. I mean, we'll take Turret, I guess. I don't think we need to dig that deep that we need to play a Puzzle Knot. And are we that weak to flyers? Maybe a little bit weak. Maybe we want the Artisan. I guess the Artisan works well with the Judge. So no one's in Gruul or Boros. Yeah, Artisan works actually quite well with Judge. So if we pick up a few more counter creatures with Fabricate on them, then we could end up playing Judge. So going into pack 2, we pretty much have a playable list. I'm pretty happy with this list. And we're going to force this Dovin to work. Good amount of creatures. I guess moving into the next pack, we just want some, I guess, more like Rogue Refiners. Some more removal spells. Ooh. Are we playing a Tezzeret as well? Take an Ether Hub for fixing. Tezzeret will help us splash, even though it would be our splash color. But we have like all of our splashing cards produce any color of mana. Is that right? Servant produces any color. Unbridled Growth produces any mana. Ether Hub produces any mana. I mean, I might just go for it. It works okay. Its ultimate is, again, you win the game. Since the Ethereum cells can become 5/5s. We don't really have any other artifacts that it works with. But it can ramp us in the same way. I think I'm going to take the Tezzeret and try and make this pile of jank work. Since I guess the black and the white really aren't relevant, since we're not playing cards that will splash for either color. All of our cards will make either color. Maybe we take a Blossoming Defense as a like excellent combat trick. I don't know what else we'd be taking. The Sculpted would be quite good actually, and it'd work with Judge. But I think I just like taking a consistent sort of combat trick removal spell. Okay, are we taking another Implement? Works well with Tezzeret. Works well with Serpent. Again, I don't think we need to dig that deep. We have 4 2-drops as well, so that's okay. I don't know if we're playing this. Don't think we're playing Turtle. And there's nothing else really in this pack. Maybe we'll play a second Implement. Oh, good cards keep coming. We're taking a Cultivator's Caravan. Again, it splashes for any color, so I think we're going to be taking this. It works well with Serpent, Crew 3. We have 2 Rogue Refiners. A little bit light on the crewing, but I think as our first vehicle, it can tap for any color, so it makes our splashes better. And yeah, it works really well with Serpent, so I think we're going to take this. What else would we be taking otherwise? Like nothing in this pack? Don't think we're playing anything. But Cultivator's Caravan, definitely a really good card. Here, are we going to play... Maybe we play an Aether Trade Winds. Can bounce back our Planeswalkers if we wanted to. We have tons of stuff with like good ETBs. And I don't think we're splashing this. We need to keep our splashes to an absolute minimum. We could take an Appetite since we're a little bit low on removal. I think I prefer an Appetite actually. We have like enough card draw. Nothing really here for us. I don't think we're playing a Crusher. Again, not playing High Spide in charge. Maybe we play Metallic Rebuke. I don't think we really have enough artifacts to make it work it, but maybe. Malfunction, we said we wanted some more removal spells. I guess this is quite good. Yeah, this could be excellent, actually. With double Rogue Refiner, Servant, Ether Swooper, High Spide Artisan. Is it permanent to target creatures? Yeah, we're going to try the stratagem. Maybe it's correct just to take the removal spell. But this seems quite good. We have a lot of ETB stuff. Just another heavy hitter, I guess. We have quite a few ways to trigger Revolt. So, need to cut a few cards. Don't think we're playing the 2-drop. So, need to cut. Do we have enough stuff with counters to really care about the Judge? I don't think so. I think we can cut Innovator. Let's cut Judge. Okay, so we had our list. So this is definitely a 17 land list. And we have our Ether Hub. I don't think we're playing any basics. We're just going to... Well, I mean, no white and black basics. We're just going to play the Ether Hub. We have Servant. We have Unbridled Growth. And we need to... How many lands is that? 17 lands. So we need to make 3 cuts overall. Could probably cut a Cavalry. Creature count's looking nice. In terms of card draw, we have Dovin for card draw. Tezzerat's not card draw. Stratagem, so like it can bounce Rogue Refiners and that. Maybe we don't need to play Implement. Maybe Implement's a bit too much. And maybe we can cut Artisan actually, since we're not playing the Judge anymore. I think I prefer, if we're playing Stratagem, I think I prefer Innovator. Or maybe we just want to, maybe Innovator's like too cute. We have enough ETB stuff. We have a lot of ramp, so we can get this out earlier. This could be a turn 3 play, which I don't mind actually. I'm just trying to think of a way, because I don't know if Implement of Examination is going to be good enough. I think I prefer Implement above Innovator. But I guess we can do more stuff. And this has the ability to crew the Caravan. But I guess Implement is better with Tezzeret, Serpent. And it triggers Revolt for 1 mana, which could be good with Cavalry. So yeah, maybe... So the hardest decision, I think... We had quite a few tough ones, actually. There was a time where... What was it came around? Thriving Rhino was difficult. The Voyager came around with other good cards as well. We missed out on like a Detune with Ether at a point. And we're going to splash 2 Planeswalkers. I think this should work. We have like tons of ramp. We have quite a bit of card draw. Yeah, we'll run it like that and see how we get on. We need to cut the basics. And I think we definitely want to lean further green than we do blue. So maybe like 5... No. Maybe we need... Do we want to run like 1 Concealed Courtyard as a way to splash both Dovin? Maybe? Because this will let us play Dovin or Tezzeret. I said I didn't want to play any lands, but this is like 1 either or. We'll see how much we get punished, but I think that and go up on a forest, since all of our splashing is green. And we do need double island. No, maybe we go up on an island. Run like that and see how we get on. Okay, game 1 of the Kaladesh Remastered draft, and we have quite a good list, actually, I think. It's going to work out quite well, and this hand looks really good if we can draw blue mana. The Concealed Courtyard's going to be good, I think. We end up just rare drafting it, but I think it might be good. If it comes up in a pain, say, the next game as well, then we'll look at cutting it. But I don't know whether this would have been a forest or an island. I think we're keeping this hand. One island, and this hand becomes, like, completely playable. But we have Rhino to do in the meantime. And our opponent's not going to pressure us that much, so seems good. Hopefully they can't answer the Rhino straight off the gate. So we need to draw a land. We are running 17 lands with a ton of ramp. See if our opponent can answer this. Untethered Express. Our Appetite's going to be quite good. We'll wait for our opponent to crew. Land is good. Do we wait for our opponent to crew? I don't know. Our opponent could have a counterspell. Just do it now. I don't think it matters too much. The passive 2 life as well, definitely relevant. Still need to find land. Blue land would be really good. Oh, Ether Hub's good. So it's really possible that our opponent has a counterspell here. I think we're gonna... If our opponent's gonna counter something, we'd rather them counter the Rogue Refiner. But I guess we're not using the mana, so we'll go to combat first. We're using the mana, I think, almost exclusively on this Ether Hub. Yeah, I really don't want them to counter Tezzeret. Looks like they didn't. But yeah, next turn we'll probably just play Tezzeret out and make a artifact. Do we trade Rogue Refiner off here? Yeah. I guess next turn we can block better. Can opponent put an artifact into play at instant speed? Okay, so kind of happy we didn't block there. Unbridled Growth. So 5 mana available to us. We could Unbridled Growth and Tezzeret. And then we could +1 on Tezzeret and that'd be it. Or we could Unbridled Growth Malfunction. Scared if our opponent just did the Built to Smash there without worrying about getting their value. They just used it as a 3 mana burn spell. Or 1 mana burn spell. Kind of worried about what they've got left in hand, that we might die. I think we might just want to malfunction, but what do we want to malfunction? Possibly the flyer. I think we try and survive one more turn and go down Tezzeret's route. Yeah, we're gonna play Tezzeret and start getting the tokens going, since next turn we can minus Tezzeret to kill their plunderer. We can mine at Tezzeret to kill their plunderer next turn. And then Rishikar's expertise if we wanted to. Just got to survive one turn. Okay, opponent's going for it. They're going to swing... Oh, they're going for Tezzeret. I assume they were just going to swing everything at us. So definitely taking a bit of damage here. So let's see what we can block. So obvious blocks are like here, here. But then we'll be taking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll be falling to 1. I don't really like falling to 1. Could block like... Could double block here and take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Situation's not looking good. I think we have to take 4, 5, 6, yeah. Take 8. There's not really other ways we can do it. And then we're left with our Rhino. They're left with these. We get to kill Plunderer. Cast Expertise. Draw 3. And then cast Malfunction off of that, maybe. Yeah, wishing we took the Walker now. But yeah, we need to do a little bit of hoping here. If our opponent has a burn spell or removal spell, we are pretty done. So we can draw 3 and then put our Malfunction into play. We get to kill Plunderer. And then if our opponent has like anything, we're dead. But we have no way of gaining life unless we find Dovin. So I guess if we're doing that, we do this now. So yeah, let's put Malfunction into play. Targeting Giant. And then Tezzeret minuses, targeting Plunderer. I guess... Oh, we've already laid land. Okay. I was going to say, we could have Servanted as well, which would have been okay. Oh, we're just hoping that we don't die to this 1-1 servo. If our opponent has a 4 damage removal spell or a burn spell, then we are done. Here's hoping. Okay. We can survive that. Okay, we might be okay now. I think we just minus Tezzeret. With 2 artifacts in play, this is going to be 4 mana. So we could plus Tezzeret, put this into play. This trades for their Breaker. And then we have 3 mana left over. Could play Servant. 4, I guess, if we wanted to, with the Ethereum Cell. Yeah, I think I like that. And if our opponent has... Yeah, I think we just go like this. We can block. And if our opponent has any removal, then we can exile them instant speed and put them back into play. So we're really just playing around our opponent having a burn spell. If our opponent has direct damage, we're going to be in trouble. So opponent can't cast this turn. It's up to 2 creatures. This is what, 6 mana? So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They could cast both of them. Do we want to put Rhino back? I don't think we want to put Rhino back. I think we're just happy just bouncing that. We'd rather have the free power. Rather have the extra energy. No, we'll just bounce this. So happy to say we took the right angle last turn. We just get to trade here. And then we can sack Unbridled Growth to make a 6/6 to block that Enraged Giant. Okay. This seems strange with the extra servo. There's like little reason to do this. So opponent's trying to like force. I don't know. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So let's sack the Unbridled Growth. Rogue Refiner is quite good. I think we can start getting in there now. Gotta close the game. Opponent's in red. I don't want to die to some sort of burn spell. Okay, yeah, we should have this on lockdown now. So Rogue Refiner, see what we draw. Not much. So if we, I guess if we attack with everyone, our opponent's forced to block. Yeah, opponent's gonna scoop it up. Yeah, probably taking longer than I need to, but I think we just swing with everyone there. Opponent's forced to block, and then we put out the Swooper as just a blocker. Okay, opponent gets to go first, and this hand looks a little bit dodgy. Probably just going to have to mulligan this. I think the deck's strong enough that we don't have to keep a hand like this. Aether Hub's really good if we had, like, I don't know, a Servant at the Conduit or something, but we're going to mulligan. This hand's much better. We're going to keep this. Probably puts, like, Stratagem on the bottom. Get to Unbridled Growth for, like, permanent fixing, and then Servant as well is going to be good. So that Poison is going to get in a few hits. And yeah, hopefully this is just going to fly over, deal a few points of extra damage, gain us some energy. Yeah, almost certainly just taking this. Die young. Okay, fortunately we didn't need the Servant as much as our opponent might think. So kind of happy that our opponent removed that. Obviously, Servant's really good at fixing and ramping, but this hand doesn't really require either of them since we have our Unbridled Growth. Yeah, we'll take this. That's going to be quite pesky at stopping our Voyager. Probably going to get Peacock down before we malfunction. We could attack and Blossoming Defense, but it doesn't feel that strong. Since that would be our entire turn. Opponent's attacking everyone. I think I'm happy to just see what they got here. I guess Revolt, but we can always malfunction something. Nice, that looks like a really good malfunction target. Caravan's good as well. Guess we can't do both. And I'd rather just prioritize saving the damage. And we'll attack both. Getting our 2 damage. Strange our opponent blocked like that. Surely they'd rather us not have the energy. I'm not sure. But Caravan's quite good. Yeah, this Poison are definitely doing its job. Like 0 point in us attacking. Just sit back. We can start attacking next turn. Ooh. I guess the Blossoming Defense will be okay. We can block with the Cultivator's Caravan. As long as our opponent doesn't have an instant speed removal spell in response to the Blossoming Defense, I think we're okay. Nope. That went like a charm. So, Appetite really good. No. Hopefully our opponent only has one of these, one extra one. Normally people have 3 or 4. I think we need to sit back. Don't need to play out the Ether Hub. We'll keep some info. Go on, don't have any more. Yeah, normally 3 or 4. This poison is going to have to be killed at some point. Rogue Refiner, I like it. I also like Swooper. So, think we... Yeah, let's just pass. So, Swooper can attack next turn free of charge. Our opponent can bounce it off, but then we have our 1-1 to block the Poisoner. So, hopefully this is our opponent's last attack. And they don't have really any good attacks with the Self-Assemblers. Strange they didn't attack Poisoner. Rhino's good. So our opponent only has 2 reaches, but only 1 power and reach. So now their Poisoner won't be able to attack. But probably is going to make a board of tokens. Our opponent might be able to wipe it away with the Golgari 4 mana -2/2 to all creatures without tokens on, without counters on them. So possibly don't want to go too wide. That's I guess we have some blockers for that. They can make it 3/3. We have a lot of good cards left. Dovin would be really good. I guess Stratagem would be quite good as well. Unfortunately, we put it on the bottom. That's quite good. That's gonna draw us 3. I guess we can crew Caravan to draw 5. I think that's the best shout. Would you rather just crew with like... So just draw 5. How many artifacts do we have? 1, 2, 3. So we can kill the Aetherborn. I really wish we didn't tap down the Caravan. Maybe we put Rogue Refiner into play and just cast Tezzeret next turn. Since I really didn't want to tap that Caravan. Auto tap, I should have played a land. Yeah, I didn't mean to tap that. I think if our opponent's going to take it now, they're going to take it this turn. This would be their turn to go for it. But yeah, Tezzeret gets to come down next turn and kill the Marauder Flyer. So our opponent goes for it now. Yeah, it looks like a good chance to go for it. I think they just swing with everyone, don't they? Our tokens tap down, which means you get an extra point in with the Poisoner. Opponent's just deciding how they'd like to attack. I think on 20 you attack with the Marauder as well, and the Poisoner. How are we going to block? We can put the 2 flyers in the way of 2 of the self-assembly workers. and 2 Rogue Refiners in the way of... Or Rogue Refiner and the Swooper. So we can block like 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll be taking 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 to 7. This way we get to keep something to crew. Opponent only gets to kill 1 of these flyers. They get to kill Rogue Refiner and Swooper, but I think Swooper's already out. Welcome. What do we care more about, the Swooper or the Rogue Refiner? And I think the answer is Rogue Refiner, since it can crew Caravan. Yeah, I think like this is fine. Double checking. Yeah. Wait, could we block like that instead? That way our opponent only gets to kill... Oh no, that doesn't work. Because we don't have enough damage. So block like this, block like this. I guess we could block like that, and our opponent still only gets to kill 1. So they could kill both of our flyers, but that actually works out okay for us. Because we're planning on killing the Marauder next turn. Or they could kill both of our Rogue Refiners, and we get to keep our flyers. And we're going to take 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we block like this. Yeah. If our opponent has like combat tricks and that, this could definitely go wrong. But I think this is our best blocks, providing our opponent has nothing. And they actually took the route we wanted them to take by killing our flyers. If they have another flyer here, then it doesn't work out that well. But I think we're okay now. Oh, Dovin, nice. So I don't think we want to tap down Caravan. So I think we just play Tezzeret. I guess we only have 2 artifacts now. Oh. This could lock down Marauder for 1 turn. Yeah, I don't think we want to tap down Caravan. Do we care more about... We could play this, tick up, play Dovin, and then tap down Marauder. I think I like adding double Planeswalker to the board. I guess we can't without tapping that down. I should have laid an island. So yeah, should have laid island there, I think. So yeah, I don't think we want to tap down the Caravan since we want to be blocking with it this turn. And then next turn we get to come down. Well, we get to draw a card with Dovin or lock something down. The Lifecraft blocks the entire board really nicely. Just need to answer this Marauder and then I think we're safe. And Dovin's just going to be a source of card advantage, drawing us an extra card every turn. Do we draw a card with Dovin? I don't think so. Just lock this down again. Opponents are giving us the nice. Yeah, I think we save this for next turn. We could draw a card and play it now. Opponent's going to scoop it up. But I think we just want to get as many artifacts into play as possible and then kill the Marauder so Dovin can start gaining life and drawing cards. Okay, game 3 of the Kaladesh Remastered draft, and we're currently 2-0 with our double Planeswalkers, and they've actually taken it both games. We've made some few misplays, but I think it's okay. This hand is a hand entirely based on ramp, but we're going to keep it since we can redraw the Unbridled Growth. Just need to draw some big stuff that we can do. Maybe you'd like to find one of our Planeswalkers. Ventus Goggles. Going to have to hope our opponent's a little bit slow. And we don't draw many more lands. Let's set up to if we draw a Planeswalker next turn, we can play it. Oh, nice. Snap opponent. Malfunction. I don't think we want to waste that on a servant. Just going to pass the turn. So probably just sacking this Unbridled Growth. And hoping our opponent doesn't kill our servant. So both of us ramping at the moment. Oh, Dovin. Just want to play Dovin, draw a card. And then we... I guess Dovin's really close to dying if we do that. There's like basically no destroy target Planeswalkers. Gonna go with the slightly safer route.
You're only making it worse.
And Dovin can start drawing us cards next turn, and we can possibly malfunction something our opponent does. Yeah, so we're both getting our ramp games on. Yeah, I don't know if protecting Dovin's going to be plausible, since our opponent doesn't really have any big threats. They're just loads of little ones. That might be okay. I think we are going to draw with him. Peacock's quite nice. So you can play Peacock and then Appetite to the Unnatural. See what our opponent does. Daring Demolition, yes. So I take it they're just trying to take Dovin off the board this turn. So we can trade, we can block Servant on the Wanderer, Druid of the Cow on Servant of the Conduit, and then we can Appetite the Inventor's Goggles. So like that, and then Appetite, these two trade, these bounce, Dovin falls to 1 loyalty. So yeah, unlikely we're going to be able to protect him for another turn. So we'll see what we draw. We might just get the card out of him. So yeah, very, very unlikely we can protect him another turn. We could like malfunction something, but I think it's and block and hope. But I think we're just going to trade him in. Swooper's quite good. And Concealed Courtyard means we can play anything that we're splashing at the moment. Opponent's going for the full swing. Stratagem not that good. It's going to effectively act as like a stop you from removing my thing. So could blink it in response. Sort of our best play at the moment. We get to draw a card as well. And we'll just do it to 1. We get 2 more energy as well, for what it's worth. Opponent doesn't gain life. Yeah, and we'll just pass. Just bounce these off. Strange attack, and maybe our opponent was hoping they can get 2 damage through. That's definitely one of our better draws. So, unfortunately, our stuff doesn't have much power at the moment, so we'll be drawing 1. Which I think we are going to hold on to this. I think this is far too valuable to just draw 1 card. Guess we'll see what our opponent's got, but we can just malfunction this outright the next turn. They're going to put the counter on there instead. Yeah, makes sense. So I think I'm happy to trade token. Yeah, Rhino is better. And then we'll just malfunction the flyer. And I think I'm happy to use 2 more energy. So we have Rhino that gets a little bit bigger, but we're probably going to attack with Rhino next turn. Depending on what our opponent does, hopefully put the counter on it and then draw with Rishkar's expertise. Because at the moment it's a 6 mana draw 2. That's a much better. Draw 5, yeah. We'll just pass. Since I don't mind Arborback Stomper. So we had an option to take Arborback Stomper throughout the draft. Chose not to. Yeah, I think draw 5 is good enough. Yeah, okay, that's good. And then there's no reason to put Tezzeret into play, I don't think. We'll just put a Rogue Refiner. Put Ether Hub, I guess. And Voyager. Or another Rogue Refiner. I guess Voyager starts gaining energy, but we have 6 energy, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, okay, so that was quite explosive. Top decking the Serpent was really good. And suddenly our opponent's gone from a okay position to a fairly unwinnable. What's taps our Ether Hub? Yeah, double Planeswalker is pretty good. So we're not playing around a board wipe, since our opponent won't have one in the colours they're in. And hopefully this is just enough defense. And next turn we'll start getting in with the Serpent. Quite a few good draws in a row. We have 2 artifacts down at the moment. So you can give something -2, -2. Just keep ticking up. Yeah, I don't want to attack Rhino. So yeah, next turn Tezzeret can ultimate. And start bringing in the big guns. Since these little artifacts as well will become 5/5s. Maybe we take him out 1 more turn. Get a little bit greedy.
More power for me.
Could be attacking with this flyer as well. Pretty nice combo we got going though. Gain a bit of energy back. Play a land. Yeah, think we got this here. 7 cards left in library. Not gonna deck. This will be the first ever time I've ultimated a Tezzeret. And opponent, let's do it as well. Let's go to combat. If we just swing with everyone, have we got this? Probably. Yeah, we're just gonna make Serpent unblockable and attack with everyone. Okay, currently 3-0, so moving up this draft, slow and steady. Some of the games have been quite grindy, but I think we're going to keep this. Hopefully we draw more lands, but Servant is quite good. We've got some of our more powerful cards. This looks like standard back in the day. Maybe Thriving Rhino wasn't there, but close enough. Pretty good synergy. I don't know which one we lead on. Probably Rhino. I think we still lead on Servant. Do we lead on Ether Swooper? I think we lead on Servant since we can double spell in the future, hopefully. And then play Rhino next turn. Okay, really glad I didn't lead with Swooper now. And then, yeah, next turn we can Rogue Refiner and Swooper. No attacks. This is a nice little combo. Voyager is such a good card. Really glad we picked one up. Oh no! Opponent's scared of the Rhino. Understandably. I think Rogue Refiner and Swooper's fine. And then Serpent's going to come down next turn. I guess with an untapped land it comes down next turn. Opponent's got a pretty good set as well. So no untapped land. So I guess we're just going tapped land, Examination, Servant. And this Cobra is going to be sitting on defense for the foreseeable future, since these tokens are going to be pretty good. This is a really good scrying machine. Unfortunately, we can't stop this flyer at the moment. Ice Over's good. Yeah, this is quite the combo our opponent's got going. Hopefully they don't have an answer. I think I'm happy to spend 2 energy. And then hopefully we can clock our opponent quite quickly with the Serpent. Yeah, I'll take a scry. Island to the bomb. If we find an answer to this Voyager, I think we've got it. Opponent has like infinite energy at this point. So let's draw. Trying to find an answer to this Voyager. So unless we have like 12 mana, then a Serpent, we're not going to be able to activate 2 Serpents. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This would be 9. So maybe just play Cultivator this turn. Cavalry, sorry. can play Caravan into Cavalry. Could play Serpent instead. I guess we triggered Revolt this turn. Our opponent's gonna... I guess if our opponent wants to trade Cobra, I think we're okay with that. Since we have some big hitters coming in anyway. I guess they don't have the mana up for Cobra this turn. It's going to take 5. That's good. Opponents are drawing lands. They didn't upkeep Scry. Fortunately, they don't have like a Whirler or something. Some way that they can pump out energy a bit more, a bit faster. Yeah, this hopefully going to be the nail in the coffin. Our opponent's going to scoop it up there. Yeah, that was a handful of gas, not a single land. Okay, on the play, game 4. I think we're 4-0 at the moment, so maybe game 5, not sure. Slow and Steady's winning it at the moment. I think we're going to have to mulligan this. I think the deck is plenty powerful enough that we don't have to keep a dodgy land opener. Okay, this is still a dodgy land opener, but I think we're going to keep this. I don't want to drop any lower, and we're going to keep Appetite instead of Cavalry, as we have plenty of like top-end finishers. But this will hopefully be able to interact even a little bit with what our opponent's doing. Really hoping to find blue mana. I guess that will get us there eventually. So turn 3 Caravan into hopefully blue land so we can play Rogue Refiner. Oh, don't worry, there's our blue land. I guess we won't show it this time. And then we get to go Rogue Refiner into Crew. Yeah, we're going to swing for quite a bit here. See if our opponent wants to race us. Maybe not. Though the Rhino is much better on the offensive. But I like taking 5 for our opponent. I think I prefer that above playing Swooper. Next turn we still get to go 2 flyers. And Swooper and Voyager is quite a nice combo. So yeah, let's... do we want to leave Rogue Refiner up or Swooper? So if we just take all of the damage next turn, it's 3, 6, 7. Opponent likely chumps Caravan here. We could just sit back, couldn't we? Is sitting back going to be better? So our opponent gets to build up their board further. We get to attempt to block with a Caravan. Let's sit back. We have a nice little combo here with Swooper and Voyager. The Rishkar's expertise would be excellent. Yeah, we're going to let the squad get through and kill Rhino here, hopefully. If our opponent has an answer to the Caravan, so be it. Maybe it's like Blossoming Defense or something. Or they have like a Revolt card. Subtle Strike. Never playing around the Subtle Strike. Yeah, unfortunately that's going to work. Okay, cannot play Serpent. Land short, unfortunately. Just gonna attack. And make a string of servos. Also, it's quite a fast clock. This opponent's got a little bit of a faster clock, but next turn we can play Serpent. And Serpent should be able to block this Rhino unless our opponent has removal spell. And Appetite can gain us 2 life for instant speed. Ooh, unfortunately we can't interact with that. Are we taking 5, 6, 7, taking 9 here? Maybe. So if we take 9, we get to play Serpent, and then we'll have 2 blockers next turn, so we can double block the squad and the Serpent can go there, which means we're probably Appetiting this turn. So maybe we just Appetite their 1-1. It saves us 3 damage overall. I don't think the Prophetic Prison really matters. Feels kind of low value, but do what you got to do. And let's keep getting in there. We'll hold this back. And pass the turn. So I wonder if we play around Subtle Strike again. We'll probably like chump in front of the Rhino and then double block the squad with the Serpent just to play around Subtle Strike. Though I don't know if our opponent's going to have 2 Subtle Strikes. If they have an answer to Serpent here, we are looking worse for wears. We're currently, if our opponent has no answer for Serpent and they don't put a flyer out, then we're currently like 1 off lethal. So they do need to be a little bit careful. Key to the city. That's quite unfortunate. That's going to increase their clock. Forever wishing I saved Appetite. Wow, this is yeah, this is unfortunate. So oh wait, our opponent made this unblockable? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter, does it? We have to double block here. Opponent gets to kill token, and then 5, 6, 7, 8 on the way back. And our opponent's on 9. But unfortunately, Key to the City can make something unblockable. But we have to block this. So yeah, I'm not sure. We need to top deck an answer to Rhino. Or Key to the City. So we should have kept Appetite. No, unfortunately not. So yeah, our opponent can just make this unblockable. So we should have held Appetite in hand, but I guess we would be 3 life less here. Since it gained us 2 and saved us 1 point of damage, so I don't think it matters too much. Yeah. Very close game there. Opponent falling to 1. Let's scoop it up, save our opponent time. Okay, we get to go first, and we're currently 4-1, and this hand looks okay. We're missing a few land drops, but any land drop gives us Implement, which can draw us into more lands, and this hand looks pretty good. We've got the Wombo combo here with Sweeper and Voyager. If our opponent can't interact with these, it's quite strong. And there's land, so this hand's suddenly looking really good. It's quite a powerful curve. Opponent's going to ramp, though. And I think we're going to play Voyager instead of Caravan. Just so we can start gaining energy as soon as possible. Rhino. Opponent's missing lands. Unfortunately, the center's tapped. And then, yeah, let's just play Caravan. Caravan can guarantee Serpent next turn. Yeah, we will take the initial free. Opponent's missing land drops. Unfortunate for them. They do have double Rhino, though. So, I think we're just playing Serpent here. No way to play. No, we can't play anything else. Yeah, we'll just go Serpent then. But yeah, these tokens are looking good. We might even throw one of these in the way of the Rhino. I don't know what opponent's plan is here. It might be to race or sit back, but I don't think sitting back is going to work with the Voyager and Swooper combo. Nice. So it looks like our opponent's not attacking this turn. Planning on going around. Start by getting in there. Play Servant, play Examination, and the next turn we set up for Cavalry. And we can still crew this turn if we want to. Since I think we want to set up to Revolt next turn. But yeah, Caravan blocks Outrider really nicely. And Serpent blocks the Rhino. So opponent's going to need like multiple answers here. But then they've also got to answer the Cavalry. Okay, nice. So they can force creatures to block this turn. But I guess we can crew. Opponent's just going to pass a turn. Okay, malfunction. Do we just have lethal here? If we malfunction the Outrider, 3 tokens crew the Caravan, attack with everyone. Opponent gets a free block with the Rhino. Maybe we don't have lethal. I'm convinced we're going to have lethal next turn, though, so... Let's just get in there this time. And yeah. Go for it, opponent. White Source into Fumigate will do it. Might be a little bit too late for animation module. Like, our opponent's missed quite a few land drops, so it's quite unfortunate. So, does our opponent get to survive? I don't think so. Let's just work it out. I guess Tezzeret can kill the Outrider. Malfunction, tapping the Caravan, can kill Rhino. And then we just swing with everyone. Yeah, I think... Can we... I guess we can't do all of that. I still think this is enough. Just hopefully just put the nail in the coffin.
Perfection in both body and mind. More power.
Crew. And just swing with everyone. Yeah, we'll make a token. Since we need to chump block. I don't think our opponent can survive this. Maybe they can. They need to chump block Caravan, chump block Servant. Yeah, Caravan and the Serpent. Like, even if they do survive, they lose their whole board. So I think opponent can actually survive. If they block this on Servant at the Conduit, they take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trample damage. We lose Caravan, they lose all... Yeah, they lose like their entire board though. So even if our opponent does have a Fumigate, I don't think they can get out of it now. I guess they can. They with the Druid, but Tezzeret will be there to take over after. No white source into Fumigate for our opponent. Okay, currently 5-1, and this hand looks excellent. We're gonna keep this. Snap this up. With a land, we'll be able to turn free Tezzeret or Dovin. Don't know if we're gonna hit that. I guess we anticipate to, since we could play like Voyager next turn. So, yep, has Menace. So, land would be really nice. Land it is. So, I'm just going to play Dovin, I think, and tap this Bruiser down.
Oh, please. I thought this would be such weakness is amusing.
Now, we can nullify one of our opponent's threats each turn. And once we get an artifact out there, Tezzeret can come down and kill this. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, opponent's got it. Yeah, that's pretty good. So, again, Tezzeret's not going to be able to block. So, maybe we play, like, Swooper. Swoop's all we can do, though. Play Voyager. I guess we want to get the tokens going. That is unfortunate. It was a pretty good one. Tezzeret's Touch, killing Dovin. But maybe Tezzeret can kill Tezzeret's Touch. Gonna have to take 5, I think. Pretty good. I've seen this passed in draft quite a bit, but not something I've picked up yet. So we did hit land drop. This is going to be awkward as well. So we could kill Bruiser if we wanted to. So yeah, we could attack, make a 1/1 token, kill Bruiser. And then if our opponent plays a 3-power creature, they can crew attack both at Dovin. Tezzeret even. So yeah, we're gonna play out our we're gonna play out our second Planeswalker. And then yeah, if our opponent has a creature to crew this Brusher or removal spell, then they get to kill Tezzeret. But we got our 1/1 for it. Doesn't feel that great, but our opponent's got a lot of pressure in play. We're gonna need to find like an Appetite of the Unnatural. If our opponent wasn't putting us under so much pressure. Oh no! Opponent's had all of the niche stuff. Yeah, unfortunately Tezzeret's gonna die. Pretty good one to have. Oh, wait, are we just dead? They can hit us to 1 here. They hit us to 1 or kill Tezzeret? Who's hits to 1? Nope, opponent's gonna kill Tezzeret. Hits to 6. I think we're sort of out. Oh, Appetite's nice. Unfortunately, so we can Appetite the Whirler. This, I think we have to hold up Appetite. Unfortunately, we're 1 mana short. I guess we don't have any energy anyway. So I guess we're just sitting back. Probably going to have to chump block here. Wait for our opponent to crew. Yep. So I think we're chump blocking here, aren't we? Probably chump blocking with Servant. So if we gain any more energy, Swooper can come in. But I guess another 3 power creature. Block like here. I think we'd rather have the Whirler on the board because it gets returned to the hand and because we're such a low life total. The tokens will finish us off. Yeah, we're going to chump block with Swooper, I think. This gives more power for Rishkar's expertise, and I think we need the mana more. We're kind of on chump block duty every turn now, though. Because we can take like 1 hit from this. I think we got to take 1 hit, and then we can gain some energy to Rishkar's expertise, something into play. Well, we'll draw 2 cards. Yeah, shame we didn't... I don't know what happened there. I think it was the turn 3 kill the Dovin with the Tezzeret's Touch was pretty unfortunate. Oh, ho, ho. So 5, 6, 7 we have to take, I think. If we chump block here, we take 3 and fall to 5, and then we have to chump block this turn and take chump block again, take 3. I mean, I think we're just dead, aren't we? We can block here, draw a removal spell for the Strangler. Pretty done at this point, though. Yeah. Yeah, good game, opponent. 3 sack would have 2 mana left. I guess we can draw 2. You can put, like, Peacock into play. But we're dead, yeah. Yep. So we survive, our opponent forgets to attack. No, opponent's going to attack. Good game. Surprisingly close as well, since if it didn't have Menace, we might have been okay, because we could have chump blocked, blocked the other one, and Blossoming Defensed. Okay, currently 5 and 2, so game face is on. Got to pull through now. I think we're going to keep this. We have all of our colours of mana. We don't have much to do, but Unbridled Growth is essentially a new draw and some interaction with Appetite. Little bit of a risky hand. And our opponent's off to a fast start, so not what we want to see. Hopefully we don't just draw lands, which obviously is going to be the case now. We'll give it a draw or 2, and then we'll sack the Unbridled Growth. Yeah, opponent's off to a really fast start. Definitely should have mulliganed this hand, knowing that our opponent's going to have the turn 1 Turtle into turn 2 Ether Swooper. I think we just have to sacrifice this now. Okay. So yeah, taking quite a bit of damage now. Decides to put the counter on the Turtle. Yeah, unfortunately, just drawing lands. We drew Malfunction, so we can stop something next turn. And I think if our opponent does nothing, we are just going to stop this Turtle. No, I'm gonna probably have to malfunction that. Just the creature presenting the most damage. Yeah, and we drew our arguably most expensive card in the deck. I think it is our most expensive. So, not looking good. Maybe should have mulliganed. No, definitely should have mulliganed. Yep. No artifacts for our opponent. So, we get to play this, and it tapped our mana really weird. So, we're taking 5 this turn. And again, not much. Yep. Unfortunate. Should have mulliganed. I assumed we'd draw something, but obviously not. Yeah, not even a draw there. That's a shame. So yeah, just dead. Can play Servant. I guess we could we block. No, we can't do anything, can we? We can block Turtle. Take 3, 4, 5, 6. We can even gain 2 off the Appetite by shooting our own Malfunction, but I think that's it. Yeah, good game. Unfortunate. Didn't find any gas or anything. I think the only card we drew was our Serpent. We drew the artifact that draws us cards, but not really what we wanted to see. We had a ton of 2 and 3 drops. There was plenty of things we could have drawn. Yeah, just a little bit slow out the gate. Needed to pull through. But yeah, 5 and 3. How do we think we did? I think it worked really well. We lost 1 game early, and it was super close. We had our opponent dead on 1, and they had lethal on us, so it was super close with the key to the city. We then lost a game. I can't remember what happened. Oh, just opponent outplayed us. It was really strong. We went in with a turn 3 Dovin, hoping to then go turn 4 Tezzeret, and pretty strong curve, but our opponent had Tezzeret's touch to kill Dovin, and then finish off Tezzeret with the niche 1-drop that gives -1/-1 to a creature. Not something I've seen played very much. Double Planeswalkers should have been good though. We lost there to that last game to just not drawing anything relevant. Unbridled Growth, I hope, would draw something, but I guess them hands where you have not much to do in your opening hand, you really need to mulligan because you need to anticipate drawing like 4 or 5 lands in a row, or just serpents that you're not going to be able to play. So probably my mistake. Well, definitely my mistake doing that. Stratagem was something we played first time playing it, and don't know if I'll play it again. Even with double Rogue Refiner, it was good in 1 game. Maybe we just didn't really find the positions. We didn't draw it that much, so difficult to say how good this is overall. But I thought the list was really good. We ended up with some premium 2-drops, definitely premium. We had the combo between Swooper and Voyager, even Voyager and Rhino. The Rhino underperformed, I think, just because we were sitting on the defensive quite a bit, but still solid. You definitely pick it up. Cultivator's Caravan was really good, fixing our colours since we're splashing 2 different Planeswalkers, which I think was right ultimately. They definitely brought some extra power to the list. We didn't have many top-end finishers. We just had some pretty bog-standard commons. Serpent's really good at closing the game and just a really good blocker. And a 5-mana 6/6 is quite good. We had like Unbridled Growth and Implement of Examination to trigger Revolt, so it worked okay, as well as Tezzeret's artifacts, Ethereum Cells. And we rare drafted a Concealed Courtyard, which ended up being able to splash both of our Planeswalkers at the same time, and picked up an Ether Hub. So worked out quite well, and obviously Rishkar's expertise was just excellent in the list. Every time we cast this, I think it won the game, bar 1 time, but it was very close to pulling us back. But yeah, that was the list. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. If you did, maybe you can consider dropping it a like and subscribe. If not, don't worry about it. Just happy you guys are here. And yeah, remember, we have tons of stuff happening all the time. On weekdays, on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we're playing Constructed, either Standard or Historic. I lean slightly more Historic, but wacky lists like Grixis Energy and some other bits. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're continuing with our mini-series on the channel with how viable is Control in the Historic meta. I am a massive fan of Control. I love playing it. So yeah, we are going through that at the moment. We've done Azorius, Jeskai, Esper, Grixis, Bant as well, and we're picking up with some other bits, so keep following that as the weeks go on, and we'll be tuning them, so always leave your comments down below them videos to give your suggestions of what you think we need. Maybe we need to change the mana basis around, or just need other cards. And then all weekend, every weekend, we are drafting, since I love drafting so much, and this list is a prime example of why I love drafting. When you pull wacky planeswalkers and you make them work along with yeah, just 4-color madness. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm just rambling now. So until next time, stay safe.